Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java playlist, we will learn pattern programs step by step. This is Java programming session number 12, pattern 6, reverse number square pattern. If you are serious about learning, then confident, like this video, subscribe our channel for more update. Please click this bell icon and select all notifications. In case if you don't choose personalized, you may miss some session updates. It's very important. Please click all notifications. It's very important. Let's get started. In our previous sessions, we have discussed about the square type of pattern problems. Starts from pattern 1 with symbols, numbers, alphabets. In this session, we'll discuss about reverse number square pattern. Here also you are going to discuss about a square pattern, but this time in a reverse manner. For your simplicity, I created the sheet like this. So already you having the variable I. If you're starting from the direction forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many times? 5 times. Same thing. This time doing in a reverse manner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how many times? This time also it will executes 5 times. So forward direction also 5 times, reverse direction also 5 times. Only direction is changed. Only direction is changed. So keep it in mind. Sorry. I hope you are clear with this. This is very important. If you are clear with this basic foundation, then it's easy to solve the pattern programs. Because we already discussed in a forward direction. Now we are moving on to the reverse direction. Now we're moving on to the reverse direction. Got it? We'll discuss it one by one. As usual, go with the empty template. Whatever it is, the common rule, I'll tell you, please clear with just three variables. N input size, I outer loop, J inner loop, number of times you are going to print it and what to print in that body. The same template I'm going to use it now. So, okay, observe it carefully. What is happening in this sample input output? If my sample input is output, the sample input is 5, the output starts from reverse manner. What you discussed in the Excel sheet, reverse direction. This time also 5 times it's going to execute, but the values are changed. So, you have to plan accordingly. So, if my sample input is 5, the output is what is that? 5 rows you are printing as usual. 5 rows, no issues, but values are displaying from reverse order. So assume that now you are going with the reverse direction. So fifth row, fourth row, third row, second row, first row. But number of times is same, 5 times. Here also, if you are saying the previous example forward direction, first row, second row, third row, fourth, and fifth row. This time, according to our sample input output, we are changing. So we are going with the fifth row, fourth row, third row, second row, and first row. So this time I am changing my height equal to initialization part n, because it starts from the n value 5, so fifth row. Next, afterwards what I have to do, increment or decrement. I should reduce the I value, so for that purpose I'm giving I minus minus. Okay, one more thing. So what's the ending condition? Usually you'll use I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n. This time you're starting from I equal to n. This is your ending point. This is your where it is. This is your ending point. But previously, what's your starting point? I equal to 1, 5 is your ending point. This time, completely reverse. 5 is your starting point, ending point is the 1. If I value is 1, you have to stop the condition. If the I value is 1, so you should execute its iteration. Afterwards, you have to stop this iteration. Am I right? So, I is your final point. So, this time giving I greater than or equal to 1. So, until I greater than or equal to 1, this loop will execute. Start from the I value. What is that? N value is 5, so n value is 1. If it reaches 1, it will execute. After the decrement, if I becomes 0, the condition is fail. So this is the outer loop condition. Inner loop, no issues, you can go with the same order. Each and every time, where is that sample input out, each and every time you will get the 5 times only. If n input is 5, if it is 4, 4 times it will execute in each and every line. 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. So This time also j values depends upon the n value alone. So j equal to 1, j less than or equal to what I'm doing as usual, n j plus plus. No issues in that. Prerequisite, please watch the session number 9, 10, 11, so you can easily understand this logic. Again, I'm not going to explain this. Please watch the previous session. So as usual, we'll get into the debug mode. So what I'm doing, so I didn't give value here. So each and every time what is printing now, important thing, body of the inner loop, row number, line number 5 means 5 should print, 4 means 4. So I'm using I variable here. Okay, I'm using I variable. We'll keep it in a vertical mode, so then it's easy to understand the debugging option. So if assume that my sample input is 4, the what's output is getting 4 4 3 2 1. So as per a sample input output I'm getting. For your convenience, I'm giving a simple input 4. 5 minutes it takes more time. So I'm exiting the debugging mode as usual. So I'm starting this debugging option. The limit is 4. Enter the limit is 4. So step into. So what's the n value in the memory? 4. So while I'm telling, please watch it in the right side of the screen. You'll get the variable allocations in memory. Next, what is that? I equal to n. After initialization, what's the I value now? 4. Because I n value is 4, so I value is also 4. I equal to n. What's the condition? I greater than or equal to 1. What's the current I value? 4 greater than or equal to 1. Reverse direction now we are coming. Yes, obviously it is true. Now it will enter to the body of the inner loop. It won't execute the decrement. First, it will execute into the body of the statement after this condition part. Again, the inner loop always starts from the beginning. J equal to 1, j less than or equal to n. What's the j value? Current j value 1. So 1 less than or equal to 1 less than or equal to what's the n value? 4. So 4 times this loop is going to execute. So first time what's the current I value will be printed? It is 4. So you can able to see in the output screen. After this, what will happen? Control will be transferred to j plus plus. Already the j value is 1. After increment, what's the j value now? 2. Because already it is 1. After increment by 1, what is that? 2. You can able to see this here. J value is now 2. Again, I'll check the condition 2 less than or equal to 4. Condition is true. So it will execute. What's the current I value? Again, it is 4. This line fully executes 4 only. Next, afterwards, again, it will incremented by 1. Which variable? J. So j is incremented by 1 means already it is 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. 3 less than or equal to 4. So condition is true. So now again we'll enter to the body of the inner loop. What is the current I value? Again 4. So 4 will be printed. Last iteration. J is incremented by 1. Already it is 3. After increment by 1, what's the j value now? It is 4. So 4 less than or equal to 4 condition is true. What's the current I value? Again it is 4 in the memory. Again it is 4 in the memory. See here. So 4 is printed. After that again j value incremented by 5. So condition is failed. J value is 5. Condition is failed. Now it will enter to the body of the outer loop part. So line number 11. So new line will be printed. Cursor will move on to the new line. You can able to see this. Cursor is waiting here. Now cursor will move on to the I decrement line number 7. Already the I value is 4. After decrement, what is the I value? 3. So 3 greater than or equal to 1. Condition is true. Again, as usual, the inner for loop will exit from the beginning. 1 less than or equal to what's your n value? 4. So 4 times this loop will execute. In this line, 4 times value will be printed. But what value? Now, this time, what's the current I value? 3. So 3 will be printed 4 times. So I'm skipping this part because we already discussed a lot in our previous session. I'm just executing alone. Okay. So 4 times this 3 will be executed. One by one I'm showing. Please parallelly watch this. Memory variables, memory location, what all the variables are initializing and increment or decrementing. Please this memory area. 3, 3, 3. 4 times 3 is printing. After cursor will move on to the new line. You can see in the output screen. Parallelly watch this output screen and then variable allocation screen. So now I value will be decremented 2. You can able to see it here. So again this inner loop will execute 4 times. What's the value? 2. So 4 times 2 will be displayed. I'm not explaining this in a detailed manner because we already discussed in our previous session. Same procedure. Now I value will be decremented after this new line. Can able to see this? After this exiting line number 7, I value is decremented to 1. Last iteration 1 will be displayed 4 times. At this stage j will be j condition is fail, so it will enter the line number 11. New line will be printed. After the decrement, what's the j I value now? Already it is 1. After decrement by 1, what's the I value? 0. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. If you found this session useful, please like our channel, subscribe the channel for more update, enable the all notification option. Thanks for watching.